So we're going to do an exercise with the knees 90 degree, hips 90 degree, like this. And there are many reasons why we do this in this position, but specifically for this exercise, we're doing this to help our body activate our glute in a lengthened position. First thing we want to check is the posture. See if we can keep the pelvis almost level to the ground without feeling that the spine has to bend like this. Yeah. If this is too hard for you, then what we need is a block or cushion so that we can elevate your hip up like this. So in this case, this block goes under my left hip. And I also want to put some thick cushion underneath my left knee like so. I'm gonna demonstrate this exercise in this position because I feel like that this gives me the better posture as well. Yeah. So once you're in this position, we want to make sure that this doesn't give us any kind of pain or pinching or cramping. If you have some cramping here, you can bring the knee a little bit forward like so. And what you want to do now is that there are three things that we can do here. So first thing is just try to push this knee down into the ground in this position where you're quite upright, you're quite well set with your neutral, you're staying tall with your spine, and just by doing so, some people can actually feel the muscle activation from the left hip. If that is the case, you can definitely use this position to train your glute at this particular length. Once you get used to this, you can also activate this muscle in a little bit more lengthened position. To do so, you're going to hinge at the hip as if you're extending your belly button to this knee right here, so that we're not bending from the spine, we're truly hinging from the hip. And you're gonna hit the point where you feel like that you cannot go anymore because it will require a compensation either by bending the spine or tilting or twisting. Once you hit that position, that's your end. We're gonna stop there. And then from there, you can start pushing your knee into the ground again. So now we are in more lengthened position with the hip, and now we're activating that muscle in that particular length. And again, we're going to breathe as we keep pushing the knee into the ground, making sure that we have some pressure in the lower abdomen area. Again, there shouldn't be any pain or pinching, clicking, or cramping. There you go. And third level, which is probably the hardest level, is that you actually use the glute activation to push yourself up like so. So again, you're coming up but using your strength of the hip. So you're pushing the knee into the ground and using that reaction force, you can come up like so. So pick and choose what level works the best for you, and making sure that you're doing this within the controllable range of motion, meaning that our posture remains correct and you have the right muscles working. I'm gonna show you in a side view. In this case, I'm working on my right side. And you can see a little bit better in terms of how my legs are positioned. and how I am hinging while not bending at the spine. Just like so.